TikTok, how? Now I even forgot to take water, my dear. My last small little water, I'm just gonna use that anyway because I can't go downstairs go get water again. I was just relaxing. Accept yourself. So I'm just gonna put TikTok here. How is Diana and Danny? Oh, they are fine. Thank you so much. They are sleeping now. Yeah, they are very good. Thank you so much. So we are live again and welcome back to Quincy Talk on this beautiful Thursday evening. You know how they say Thursday is the weekend eve. So welcome back to my live stream again. On this platform we talk about spirituality, awareness of yourself, and knowledge and things that help you to grow in this your life, in this realm, in this physical world that we live in. So today we will be talking about another beautiful topic again: accept yourself. You know, before we dive in, please, if you are just seeing my platform for the first time, please kindly share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, hang around, just watch a bit. You never can know the part that will actually resonate with you. So I also appreciate each and everyone who have been supporting me on this channel, supporting me on this platform. Thank you so much. I really appreciate each and everyone. Thank you all so much. And thank you if you're just joining in. Please kindly share my YouTube channels to remain the same. That's Quincy Talk. Please subscribe and thumbs up and share. Thank you so much. So today we are talking about accepting yourself. Now that I don't have so much water, I hope I will still be able to talk more. I've not, because I was cold. I thought I won't drink water. See, I wore shirt and I wore another one on top because I was actually cold. But now that I begin to talk, it's like the cold is going away. The cold is going away, and now I'm kind of, feeling I need water, but it's fine. It's fine. You too, Caesar. Good evening. Hello to you. Please thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Caesar. Open place. Yeah, please subscribe. You two people subscribe and thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Thank you. TikTok, thank you so much for all the like. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you. So today we are talking about accepting yourself. Accept yourself. Oh yes. You know, please kindly sit, relax, because this is a topic that will basically resonate with at least whatever person that you are. It will resonate with you and it will help you to also, move forward and have a better decision. Thank you. TikTok supporters, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it, all the likes. Thank you. So YouTube, subscribe, thumbs up, Facebook, thank you, thumbs up, and follow. Thank you. So now we're talking about accepting yourself. One of the things that break people down in this life is the fact that they try to compare themselves with other person. Oh yes. That's why I said this is a very sensitive, information that you should sit back and relax and get, on get the knowledge. You as a being, each and every one of us, we are unique in different way. We are very, very unique. When they say don't compare yourself with other person, it doesn't mean that the other person is better than you or you are better than the other person. It's just that we all are designed for different purpose. We all are designed for different perspective, and we all are designed, for different function. If you're an engineer, I'm not an engineer, but I have a basic knowledge when it comes to engineering because I'm a person that is very independent and I like to do things my way. My things. I like to fix things. I like to do things. Okay. So I have to understand that it doesn't matter how that little thing might be. It doesn't matter how small, how broken, how cracky that thing might be. It might be as useful as this. Now, let me break it down. In those days, they used to do it, in those school days, we used to debate like doctors are better than farmers. And then the other one would say farmers are better than doctors. And each and everyone will come with their own argument. This one will say, yeah, doctor did this, doctor do that. And the other one will say, farmer do this, farmer do that. But at the end of the day, it is all the same. Whatever which one you belong to, you are just as important as that person on the other side. You are just as important as the other person as the other side. It doesn't matter which category you fall into. Oh, you must say, oh, Quincy, you don't understand. I can't talk like you. I'm not beautiful like you. I can't do this like you. Don't have to be Quincy. You don't have to be me. You don't have to be Mr. A. You don't have to be Mr. B. You need to be yourself. And that is why accepting who you are, accepting yourself. If we as a being must move forward to strive in this realm, we must understand that the first step that we need to take is to accept ourselves. If you never accept yourself, my dear, you are going anywhere. You are going nowhere. Because every now and then you compare yourself to somebody else. That means you haven't accepted yourself. Every now and then you compare yourself to that Mr. B. You haven't accepted yourself. Every now and then you compare yourself to, oh, I would have loved to be this person. You haven't accepted yourself. And I'm here to tell you today, you need to accept yourself. If you must strive better, if you must live a better way, because everything is energy. If the energy of yourself need to blossom, you need to accept yourself. Stop the comparison. Stop to say, I want to be like Mr. B. I want to be like Mr. C. You can't be like Mr. C. You can't be like Mr. B. Because each and every one, we are unique in our own way. Each and every one, we are unique in different ways. And for that reason, that means that you and I are so precious. And because we are precious, that means we are all equal. Oh, Chrissy, you don't understand. I don't drive fancy car. You don't need to drive fancy car. You don't need to drive fancy car. You just need to be you. You see, when I go through Facebook policy, and because one of my account has been having issue, I'm not trying to figure out how to resolve it. And then this Facebook have this so much, policy that you have to read through to know what it is. And one of the things that is always very special about them is talking about authenticity and originality. Those two keywords are the thing that make you stand out in life. It makes you stand out in life, no matter who you are, irrespective of your origin, irrespective of your background. Originality and authenticity. Those two things. It is what will make you to strive. It is what will make you to live better. You copy somebody, you go nowhere, my dear. When we are dealing with document, this is an official document. You go to a place, you need to submit an official document. In that official document, they will tell you to bring the original copy. Have you ever asked yourself why they don't accept photocopy? Because photocopy is not real. They need the authentic being, the authentic self, the authentic you. If you must shine, if you must blossom, you need to be you. And for you to be you, you need to accept yourself. This is me. I'm Quincy. I like it like this. I like it cozy. I like it this. I like it that. That is me. That is me. But you as your own, you need to sit yourself down to say, this is what I love, and this is what makes me to be me. That's just what it is. And that is the way to move forward. That is what will drive you, will push you, will elevate you, will make you blossom for you being yourself. For you, me. It's not selfish. When I talk about self-love, people might be thinking, oh, she just is every time, love. Because that is what it is. If you are so loving yourself, you are so caring for yourself, you accept who you are. The first thing that you have to be in this realm or in this world is that for you to love yourself. And that is mean you need to accept yourself. You need to accept who you are. You need to accept so that you can make the necessary change that is necessary for you. If you never accept yourself, you don't even know who you are. How are you going to make the change? If you never know, if you never accept yourself, how are you going to grow? How will you know the things that need to grow in your life? You don't know it. You don't know it. And when you don't know it, you can't make a change. You can't, because you don't know what you need to change. All you do, you copy A. A wear green, you wear green. A wear C, A wear white, you wear white. You don't know. And at the process of time, you loses yourself. You loses your identity. You loses your real you. You loses who you are. And you loses everything. Because then you become a shadow being. You are no longer seen because you are on the back of this. But the moment you accept yourself and you become the original being of yourself, and because for you to be an original being of yourself, you need to accept yourself. You need to hold on to yourself. You need to say, this is me. I accept who I am. One of the things I've come to realize is that when you accept your mistake, that is when change is allowed. When you accept your mistake, that is when change is allowed. Because if you never accept your mistake, you will never grow. You will never grow. And when you never grow, my dear, you go nowhere. You go nowhere. You're just going to be rolling in one circle, and you think you are moving. You are not moving, my dear. You are just moving in one circle. The first step is accept who you are. This is who I am, and I accept it. It doesn't matter if the other people accept you or not. What matters is you accept yourself. It doesn't matter if the other people like it or not. What matters is you accepting yourself. It doesn't matter if the other people want you or not. What matters is you wanting yourself. Because it all started from you. Don't forget, everything is energy and everything is frequency. For when that energy needs to flourish, when that energy needs to blossom, it needs to start from you. You are the starting point of that energy. And that means if it must go further, it needs to be from you. But when it can't go further, then there is something wrong. And when there is something wrong, that means we go nowhere. That means we go nowhere. And that is why it is important for you to accept yourself, who you are. It doesn't matter how bad. It doesn't matter how gross. It doesn't matter how horrible. It doesn't matter how terrible it might look like. But when the moment you begin to accept who you are, the moment you begin to accept your being, the moment you begin to accept the real personality that you have, you begin to see the change in you. It is, it is one of those things that sometimes when I look back in time and I ask myself, how did I even get here? It's crazy. Honest speaking, is really, really is crazy and is interesting at the same time. Because it comes to the moment I said, yes, this is who I am, and I accept it. And everything changed. Like, seriously change. Spirituality change. everything changed. Everything, like totally, totally, totally changed. Everything just changed. It's come down to the moment you say, this is who I am. I accept it. It is not the one the world wants you to be. It is not the one the world wants you to pretend to be. It is not the one the world wants you to, look like, be like, program like. It is the authentic of yourself. This is who you are. And because it is who you are, you just see things changing, accepting who you are. That's all that matters. It is all that you require. It is all that you needed to accept who you are. It is who you are. You can't change it. You know how they say it? They will say it is your genetic makeup. I love that word in science. They will say it is your genetic makeup. It is in your DNA. It is who you are. Like I'm a light-skinned brown person and I want to be like a dark-skinned person. It's not possible. I said I have to go paint myself. But even if I do it, it's still my genetic makeup still said I am a light-skinned brown person. That is me. I need to grow to accept myself. I need to grow to accept who I am. I need to grow to be able to say, this is me, and I accept it. And the same thing for you, and the same thing for each and everyone. The same thing. You need to grow to accept it. That is who you are. It doesn't mean you are evil. When we talk about spirituality, that is where it will get more complicated. That is where it even gets more scary. Like, are you saying? No, my dear. The question is, what are you saying to yourself? The question is what you are saying. I always say to you people, if you always be on my platform and you have been following me for years, you will understand that in spirituality that I always talk about, nobody gives you, nobody shows to you, nobody tell you who you are. You have to discover it yourself. That is the true awakeness. Because nobody have to give it to you. Nobody have to say, hey, I pray for you, I give it to you. No, it is you that have to find it yourself. Because that makes you who you are. Not until you able to, get that information. You won't go anywhere. Because that is you, like a butterfly breaking out of the cocoon. You're like the butterfly breaking out of the cocoon and ready to, Have you seen a butterfly breaking out of the cocoon? With the struggle. And the moment it's able to fly out, you see the butterfly. But if you must fly as the butterfly, the first thing you need to do is to accept who you are. No accepting, no moving forward. Because that is just the only way it is. That is absolutely the way it is. No other way. There is no, sometimes I've tried, look for, do some investigation. Like, why can't we just skip some certain chapter of our life? Why can't we just, skip some certain parts of our miserable life? And I begin to understand that in those parts that we want to skip, it is what actually make up who we are. It is that part that break us. It is that part that refine us. It is that part that build us. It is that part that make us who we are. And the funny thing is that all of these years that I personally, I try to, struggle, try to, try to brag of myself, who I am, try to ignore myself, try to ignore everything. Everything just keep on like, it's just like in, out, in, out. But the moment I said, okay, this is it, I quit. No more struggle, no more this is what it is. And you began to see that everything would just turn around. Like everything would just turn around. And this is not just like spirituality, but this happens in every ramification of our life, in every aspect of our life. The moment you accept who you are, the moment you accept yourself, the moment you accept me, this is me, I love myself the way I am, you will see everything will change, because that is love, because that is acceptance, because that is power, because that is energy, because that is frequency, and that is energy. The moment you give it to yourself, the moment you say, this is it, the moment you accept it, and the moment you begin to enjoy it, you will start to see things will just begin to turn around. That is how it is. Accepting who you are. It is the only thing that will move forward. It is the only thing that will keep you move forward. It is the only thing that will, help you to reach the level that you want to be, to reach that high frequency, that knowledge frequency, that, that elevation part that you want to be. That accepting who you are. It is just the way it is. There is no other way. There is no shortcut. There is no, excuse me, I need water. So, my dear, sometimes in relationship, it can't feel that, oh, maybe I should accept who I am because I'm a failure. No. Maybe I should accept who I am because I'm useless. No. Maybe I should accept who I am because nothing worked for me. No. That is absolutely not what it is. That is not what I'm saying. But here is what I'm saying is that accepting who you are so that you can improve in your life, so that you can improve and make changes to the necessary things that are important for you. Because see, look at it. Let's say this toy now, I understand that this toy itself has, 4 points like this. And because it has 4 points, that means all I have is just this 4 points. So I'm not going to be looking for what I don't have, but rather stay with these 4 points. And because of these 4 points, all I will plan, all I will think, all I will work around to improve, to increase, will be at the same level of these 4 points, not on the other side. Okay, now. This is where we get it wrong. Like, this is where we get it wrong. We have 2 points, for example, but we are planning on 4 points. That is where we get it wrong. You have just 2 points, but you are planning for 4 points. That is where we get it wrong. But the moment you accept that this is all I have, this is all points I have, I don't have any other one, that means with this one, I will be able to cultivate, to plant, make necessary change, make necessary improvement, and increase what I need to increase without me dragging for the one I don't have. It's like, let me make this as an example again, because this statement they always say, they say, sew your coat according to your size. Sew your coat according to your size. And then at a point, people said, no, that statement is not actually right, because people have different size, and because people have different size, it can also mean that their coat might not fit in their size. But then they now said, no, I think the best way for it is that sew your coat according to your material. And if you ask me, it will be the best example, the best explanation for it. Sew your coat according to your material, meaning accept what you have and use it as it goes. That is just the way it is. So now it's the same thing in your day-to-day life, that the moment you accept yourself and you begin to work and make the necessary improvement and change for yourself, you will see that things will get better. That is just the way it is. The moment, just like this Barbie dress now. I don't know which Barbie owns this anyway. Like this Barbie dress. Let me see. I can wear this Barbie dress. I don't know if this one will fit me, or the Barbie that even own the dress now, I don't know. But let's see. This is what we are trying to say, so that it will be more better to get the information across. Let's see. This Barbie now, this shirt will go on this Barbie, because we are trying to fix Barbie for who he is. Let's see. They are trying. See, trying. Just trying. Just trying. Okay. Now, it's like the shirt is going good on Barbie, but unfortunately, it's not going well, because this is what we try to do. This is what we try to do. Now, the shirt, I've put it, I'm trying to zip it, but I don't think, because this shirt does not belong to this Barbie. Look at it, guys. Does it fit? No. Does it enter? No. Look at the back. Does it fit? No. Does it enter? No. Does it correspond? No. Because that is what it is. When we live a life that is not ours, when we do things that is not in our life, when we try to be somebody that we are not moving, it is only dragging us backward. We are not progressing. It is only harming us. And that is why it is always good that we accept ourselves. Just accept who you are. It doesn't mean that you accept yourself because you are bad, or it doesn't mean because things are not working well that, oh, I accept myself, I'm a failure. No, my dear. You accept yourself so that you can make a proper improvement. You accept yourself so that you can make the best change that you need in your life. You accept yourself so that you can make all the necessary change that you need to make in your life. That is all you need to do. That is just all. That is absolutely all that you need to do. All other things doesn't count. Because when you accept who you are and you accept this, and then this is what I need to change, this is what I need to improve, and that is when you know where and what to improve in your life. Otherwise, you just keep on rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling, and you go nowhere. And you go nowhere. So I want to be taking questions. So someone is asking, if I am a smoker, how do I accept myself that I'm a smoker? No. First of all, smoking is bad habit. First of all, smoking is not good for your health. And you accepting that you are a smoker, that is the first step. that means you need a change. Because if you don't take it like, oh, this is really bad for me, it's still the same thing of you accepting yourself, because you need to accept that, oh, I have a problem. It's the same thing when you have an addiction. You need to first of all accept it that, oh, I have an addiction. And because you have an addiction, that means you need help. And because you need help, that means there is something that can be done. So now, because you know that you are a smoker, you want to change, you want to make a necessary change. First of all, you have to accept it that, oh, I am a smoker, and this smoking is not good for my health. So for that reason, I need a change. And because I need a change, that means I need to do something better. That means you start to seek for help, you start to seek for counseling, you go for one appointment or the other, all the necessary channel for to help you improve and to help you stop the smoking habit. That is acceptance. That is pure acceptance. So, next question, guys. Someone said, if I admire someone's life and I love to be like that person, what can I do? No. You see, that is the same thing we are still saying, that you as a being like other person is not the best way. It is not the right way. You have to be yourself. Because when you improve and make yourself and build yourself to be better, you can even be better than the person that you try to emulate. That is how it is. And, funny enough that in this social media world, that a lot of fake things is all there. A lot of sparkle things is all there. And that is one thing that really draw my attention recently on Facebook, especially that Facebook have created an environment whereby people can actually be themselves, irrespective of who they are. You have broken the should I say the taboo. It has broken the space between fantasy and reality. And that really helped to create more space for people. Because before, people only showcase their best part of their life. People only showcase the best things in their life. People only showcase the all the good parts of their life. And because of that, psychologically, people start to emulate them. Because of that, psychologically, people try to be them. A lot of people who have this fake life, they showcases on social media, and people try to emulate them, and causing more harm to themselves. But now, Facebook have created a very broad environment that you can be free, you can be easy, you can be you can be anything. It doesn't matter. No bullying is allowed. No laughing is allowed. No shaming is allowed. It has created a safe, what they call a safe environment for people. And that is encouraging people to, and also making you to be you. That is what this authenticity is still very much appreciated on the platform. Very much appreciated. When you are authentic, you see people going to online, people going to social platform without makeup, without nothing. They just being themselves, don't know nothing. These are the things that before they can display. These are the things that they can personally show before. Those days, before you even come on live video like this, you put on wig, you make up, you do lipstick because you want to show you are beautiful. But these days, it doesn't even care. But now people can just wear their pajamas and come on live stream. People can wear their pajamas and go and do their video and do their content. It doesn't matter. People can be anything now. So because at this time, they are trying to create the psychological environment whereby people can be themselves. That this level of fake life and fake world that people are living can be reduced. Last time someone was talking to me how the person who has been, this person, I myself, I was kind of like, oh, this person is so good. It's showcasing. She was just showcasing a lot of beautiful things. And the house, he said they bought it and they built it, car and all this stuff and all this stuff. Only later for we to hear that all those things are fake. And now that the person now knew that all the people now start to get it, that all that the things she was doing is fake, and the person deleted his Facebook account for the account that is over 200,000 follower. You see, that is fake things. Because all these years you have psychologically break people down. All these years you have psychologically destroy people's life. That is, you see, you have no idea how this social media world is so powerful. This platform that you and I are using is so powerful that it can change your mentality. It can change the way you think, and it can change the way you look at things. That is just the way it is. You know, when you go to my Facebook now, my Facebook page, because here on this live stream, I talk about spirituality. Before, I used to talk about this spirituality on my videos on my Facebook. But after a lot of analysis and see that there is a way that I should be able to, bring this message across to better people. And the best way to do it is to create a safe environment. Because if I have to talk about spirituality and people are looking at me, they don't know how I live my life. They don't know. They may think that, oh, spirituality is kind of something bad or something scary. Spirituality is something like, oh, you have to be kind of zumbo person, Say, delete the account. What is then the need? Yeah, exactly. That is what fake life can cause. So now, and for me to be able to bring this message across, because now I'm so confident to come and talk about spirituality. Now I'm so, because you can see me on my social platform, who I am, how I live my life, just because I talk about spirituality and I talk about awakeness, it doesn't change who I am. It doesn't change me. If you go on my Facebook page, you will see how I live with my kids, my home, everything is there. That is real. That is authenticity, no fake. So that is me being me. There is no part of, whereby I showcase this part of me, the best part of me, whereas the disastrous part of me, you won't see it. Those days are over. And that is when it is all come down to the fact that you accept who you are. Because even till now, you still see people can't go on social platform without makeup. Even now, and I'm beginning to see even a lot of people, you will see them, having no clothes, tie only cloth in their chest like this, and be shooting their content. In those days, those things, they can't do it because fake life was so broad. It was so intense. People taking pictures from the houses they don't own just to showcase that they have it, and which is fake. And the people they are trying to show to, psychologically, people are trying to emulate them. That is how these things can be so dangerous. But the moment you begin to say, this is me, and that is why I begin to just say, this blue app is beginning to make sense. Authenticity and originality is still the highest key. And for we to move forward in this world, we need to have this authenticity in our personal life, in our personal day-to-day life, in our personal goal life, in our personal way of living. We need to be authentic on our own self. No emulating, no copying, nobody. Just who you are. If you are spiritual, be spiritual. If you are not spiritual, be wherever who you are, be you. Be unique. Because the real you cannot surface when you don't accept who you are. The real you cannot shine when you don't accept who you are. The real you cannot come up. Cannot. You can't. Sometimes, there's this guy post that I always follow. You always talk about spiritualities, talk about different realms. And when I saw one of his pictures today, people are becoming so broad in this information. And I was like, wow, this person is also kind of a normal human being. Like, let me use that word, a normal human being. Like, you can see that he's also having like everybody. But this person will come, talk about all this good stuff, about spirituality, about this information, about that information, and which are very powerful. But sometimes you may look them like they are kind of special being, or living a special life, or doesn't have a problem, or they doesn't have challenge. Each and every one of us face the same challenge. Each and every one of us, no matter how spiritual you are, each and every one of us face the same challenge. That is why we are all in the same boat. The president, the governor, the king, the queen, we are all in the same boat. Just because I am not the king ruling a kingdom on this planet, it doesn't mean I do not have my own problem. If you have pain in your back, the king also have pain in their back. If you have pain in your chest, the king also have pain in their chest. If you can't pay your bills, the king also have bills that is stressed about how to figure out. So we all are all the same. All the same. It doesn't matter who would think. These are the things that have destroyed the system so bad, that the social environment was so corrupt because of fake things. Because we only showcase the good part. We only showcase the good side. And when you see people be authentic of themselves, people kind of stay back like, But now we can see that all of these things has improved. All of these things are becoming better. And all of these things, because authenticity, it's what will make us to shine. Authenticity, it's what will make us to blossom. Authenticity, it is what will make you to reach your higher self. Authenticity. You can never be in that level of your spirituality when you are copy. You can never be. And for you to be that person, you need to accept who you are and start making the best change you can make, and start making the possible change you need to make, and start improving. Every step improving. It's a big man, big problem. That's just the way it is. That is, that is life. That is just the way it is. Each and every one of us. Each and every one of us. Some people have problem. Oh, I don't have money to pay their house rent. Why some people have money to pay their house rent, but they don't even have peace in their house? So tell me, which one is better? Which one is better? Someone said, no, Quincy, it is, don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. Wealth is lovely. Wealth is good, but wealth does not stop the storm of this world. It does not. Wealth does not stop the problem of this world. It does not. It kind of helps to manage it a bit, but it still don't. Imagine someone who has a lot of money, like money, like this person has. Money is not even his problem, like billions of money. And the only thing that it can have, they will tell the person, you have kidney is good. You can get a kidney transplant. Maybe you have something, heart cancer, blah, blah, blah. You only have 10 days to live. Let me tell you, that person will wish or pray that if he can give all the money that he have to someone so that he could have life. And here you still have someone who have so much life, good going on the person, and yet he still don't have anything. You think that being spirituality exempt you from this world? No. It does not exempt you. It does not take you away from the problem. It does not take you away from anything. Even if you have money, even if you have wealth, the same problem that the king have, you have it. Even the nobody on this planet all have it. Everybody, irrespective of who you are. irrespective. There was one movie that I was watching and I was like, wow, this is kind of wow. This person, they have money, a lot of money, and the one of their child is having a heart cancer, a kidney transfer. He need a kidney transplant. So what they do, they matches from the the community, they matches the child kidney with the person that has to match it. And when they now match it, they went to kidnap the child, offer the person money, and harvest the kidney out to go give it to the. It was like a documentary or something. Exactly. So it was like a documentary or something. So now, at that time, that person has a lot of money. And the person that they took the kidney from, and the person was like, if you could just have money to eat. So when they were able to do the change and everything, the both children find themselves in a playground and they begin to be friends. Only for them to discover that they were the both people that they have switched their destiny with. Now, at that time, the both parents didn't know, but later when they now discover, if you were you, what will you do? You have this rich girl who you have given your kidney, and now you that is poor, you have nothing. Just like you said, I know of a married woman that is rich but have no child. Even if it is rich, you have no child. I think childbearing has become more or less a problem. Like seriously, you can adopt, you can surrogate, you can do IVF. So there is different way, but it's still the same because we all have this problem. You see someone who have not even one single meal that he can feed himself, he will be giving birth like a chicken. That is just this word. So my dear, no matter who you are, accept yourself so that you can live a better life. Authenticity is still the highest pay, is still the highest goal in this life. This life, don't say, oh, this person is so spiritual, your life must be better. No. Go on my Facebook page. Go and be watching all the things I post, my past life, my struggle, my pain, everything. Everything I post it out there so that people can have this awareness that you can be spiritual and still have this struggle, because it give you the knowledge to understand that everybody on this life have his own problem irrespective of who you are. So nobody is exempted. So the person you are trying to copy, you might just be better than that person. The person that you are trying to be like, you might just be better than that person. The person that you are trying to be like, you might even be better than that person. That's just this how this life is. You think it's balance? If it was balance, we won't be here. We are trying to make it balance. We are all trying to make it balanced because the world itself is not balanced. So we try. Say she wants to have a child of her own, or she doesn't want to adopt or do IVF. Yeah, my sister, that is you know, how they say, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is the way life is. It is never balanced. You know, I have come to accept so many things in my life, and it has given me that peace. It has given me that joy. It has given me that confidence to be me. See, that is why we talk about this acceptance, because it is only when you accept it, this who you are, this is me. I've come to accept it, what my reality says to me here, because with all my struggles and pain and everything I've passed through on this realm, I've come to accept me, that, oh, this is who I am. Okay, this is what it is. And now I make a better change, and I am making an improvement of my life. So thank you all so much for coming to watch me on my live stream today. I really appreciate each and everyone, all the Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Thank you all so much. I'm really grateful. And I see you back again tomorrow, Friday. We'll be having another beautiful topic. So kindly come and join because we will talk another spiritual stuff. And when you have something spiritual that you want to have more knowledge or understanding about, just come and say it on my chat and I will talk about it. And if you have question now, you can also say it so that we all can answer it all together. Have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely sweet dream if it is night or evening or whatever time that it might be for you now. So have a lovely day. Bye. Thank you. Oh, ciao.